Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas day 8. Wow, that's crazy. I put the exact perfect amount of creamer in my coffee this morning. And by morning, I mean 12:30 p.m. Yeah, I slept until literally 11 o'clock today. And then as soon as I woke up, my boyfriend and I wanted to get our exam done. We had like an online one. So we busted that out. Then we made plans to go to Kalahari on Wednesday. I have one exam today at 3 p.m. Anyway, besides all that though, I want to be productive today because it's one of the only days this week that I really like have the schedule to myself. First up, I need to clean this room. It's actually driving me crazy. I can't even like be in my apartment when my room's a mess because it just makes me feel like scared. I'm gonna let the cat out. Then I absolutely have to go to the grocery store today. I haven't been able to shave my legs because I haven't had shaving cream or like a body wash that's adjacent to shaving cream enough. I'm like hairy and disgusting. I haven't washed my hair in over a week and a half. Everything's gross. I need to go to the store. And also, I mean, most importantly, I don't have any food in my pantry, so I should probably get on that. Number 3, I want to meal prep. So before I go to the store, I'm going to get some meal prepping recipes up because I really think that that will help me. 5, 6, 7, 8, let's get started. Alright guys, I've got my room cleaned, and honestly that silence and just like time to myself helped me decompress a little bit because work really stressed me out last night. But now we're gonna go ahead and head to the grocery store. Some of the things that I know I want to meal prep are like turkey and cheese pinwheels and like some little fruit and berry cups for the morning and lunch. It is 2:20 right now. I have an exam at 3. Honestly, I don't know if going to the store is the best idea at this moment, but I'm going to. I was just yapping and complaining to my roommate, so sorry that takes precedent over the time in my day. Okay, let's head to Kroger. Hi guys, just got out of the store. It's 2:52. I have an exam at 3. I'm literally not even out of the Kroger parking lot yet. I'm really hoping I still make it by 3, but my professor's chill, so I think I'll be okay. It's a public speaking exam. It's really not like, it's not like huge. Anyway, $59. It's one of my cheapest grocery shopping trips yet. I'm gonna give you guys a haul when I get home, but I got some good stuff and easy things, I think, for a beginner cook. I do need to get some meal prepping containers, so on the way home, I'll probably stop at the Dollar General. But wow, that was like fun. I felt like an adult shopping for like meat and actually like weighable vegetables. That was crazy. And if this all goes accordingly, it's gonna save me a lot of money because $59, that's a cheap ass trip. All right guys, I gotta lock in and get to class, but I will see you potentially at the Dollar Tree, potentially at home. Who knows? Fully 2:58, fully just parked. Hi friends, so that was actually the most fun exam I've ever taken in my life. So I don't know if I explained this yet, but we did these impromptu speeches, right? And we had 90 seconds to come up with a speech that revolves around that word. My word was champion. And so I started my speech like this. So when I say the word champion, most of you probably think of sports, right? And everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I don't know jack shit about sports. So today we're gonna be talking about how Edward was the champion of Bella's heart. Anyway, they fucking loved it. I took them through the whole story of Bedward. Is that their ship name? Of Edward and Bella. On my way out of the exam, I'm like almost back to my car. I've got one building left on campus. Kyle comes flying out the fucking door. Kyle? What are you doing? And he was like, oh, I just got done with my exam. And I was like, me too. And so we linked arm in arm and we skipped out and we decided we're going to the Dollar Tree together. Let's go and get some stuff to meal prep.
Watch this.
Oh. Welcome back to my humble abode. We got some bananas, we got some nut butter and honey, of course, because I go through that so rapidly. I got turkey, provolone, and burrito tortillas. I got fresh green beans and some mini cucumbers, plus some blueberries.
And I have blackberries and chicken breast.
I got some bread so I can make some bread and butter with my chicken. And finally, I got some green grapes. And then from the dollar store, I spent $12 and got all of these little containers for my meal prepping journey. And speaking of meal prepping, it is time to do my first meal prepping session, starting with lunch. As planned, I made some turkey and cheese pinwheels. I love mustard with my lunch meat. It's so good. And in the least elegant way possible, I rolled these up. Hopefully by the time I make 4 more of these, they're a lot more neat. For my veggies and fruit, I put some mini cucumbers and green grapes in the little containers. It's nice that it's pre-portioned because I know exactly how much to put in, and it helped me like ration it out for the week. Sorry, but this was so much fun and so satisfying. After I packaged up all of my little lunch boxes, I went ahead and started on my breakfast. I definitely need to get more berries next time because I only had enough to put like 6 in each container. And I was super excited to try making these breakfast cookies. I loved them. I tasted like the little mix and it was delicious. I am a yogurt for breakfast girly through and through, so I'm really interested to see how much I like this. Finally, it was time to start on dinner and I was scared. To preface, I have literally no idea how to cook anything. This is my second time making chicken in my life. Oh, I looked up a little recipe and it said to brine my chicken by soaking it in salt water, and while that happened, I started to wash and cut my green beans. I've also never in my life actually made fresh green beans, so this was kind of fun. The way that I've only ever had microwave or canned green beans unless somebody else prepares it for me, that's crazy. I let my water come to a boil and poured it in. I kept it in there for about 4 or 5 minutes. And while that boiled, I washed my little chicken breasts. I was a vegetarian for 4 years up until I started college, so I really don't have much experience with meat. It used to seriously gross me out, but last night I just like got over it because I was a little chef. I laid all 3 of my chicken breasts in this pan. I doused it in way too much olive oil, and then I put garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper all over my chicken breasts. I had the oven set at 450, so it was ready to get popped in as soon as I finished dealing with my green beans. I was told to put my green beans in an ice water so that it stopped cooking right after they were done boiling. I let those sit while I popped my chicken breasts in the oven. My roommate waved hi to all of you, and then I began the meal prepping process. I sprinkled some green beans in each little bowl, and then I put some garlic and onion powder on them. At this point, all I had to do was finish the chicken, so I went ahead and wiped everything down. I also popped all of my dishes in the dishwasher so it was all ready to go, and I cleaned as I went, so it was essentially pretty mess free. You guys, how good does this look? I was so freaking proud of myself when this came out of the oven. Like, it looked and smelled delicious. I cut some up for meal prep and I saved the rest for my boyfriend and I to eat dinner tonight. I popped the lids on these babies and I put them all in the fridge, and boom, it only took me an hour and a half and I have the entire week's meals all set for me. I've actually never felt so accomplished in my life. I'm not even lying. God, it's so beautiful.
Wingstop, Wingstop, where'd you get that Wingstop?